Dave Canales singing. Unless you saw it on social media, you did not think that's where I was going. The new head coach for the Carolina Panthers participated in a training camp ritual, right? Rookies have to go up to the front during team meeting, and there used to be skits involved. There used to be more. Now it's like you just go up there, you sing a song, you either give it your all, get the crowd into it, or you get booed off stage. It is a rite of passage. You see it on Hard Knocks. This is usually rookie players. But Dave Canales, man of the people, said, I guess I'm a rookie head coach, so I should do it as well. Here is Dave Canales singing for the Carolina Panthers.
Dave Canales, I'm the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. No signing bonus. Here we go. All right, got it. Rise up this morning. Okay. Smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds on my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Somebody sing now. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Gonna be alright.
I like it. I like the willingness to do it. I like the no shame. I mean, it's a little bit cheating when you're the head coach because there's no way the team isn't going to get behind you and start singing along.
Possibly.
But it's a funny move for a rookie coach. It's a spirits lifter. You're looking for those things in training camp. It's a funny move by a head coach. I do have to ask this question, though. Could you find a more on-the-nose song, like a perfect Dave Canales song choice, than Every Little Thing Is Gonna Be All Right? We're talking Bob Marley, all major chords, upbeat, happy. Every little thing is going to be all right for the most optimistic person I've ever covered in sports media. I've covered high school. I've covered college. I've covered professional. I've never covered somebody as just steadfast, always optimistic. And that person came out and sang Every Little Thing Is Going to Be All Right. And he took it serious. It's actually a kind of a unique move for the training camp songs. Usually you go over the top so everybody knows you're in on the joke. Like, I know I can't sing, but I'm going for it. He was trying to sing. Those first like 2 or 3 lines, he was, I don't know if he had the pitch pipe, like the little whoo to get on key, but he was going for it. I like it.
If you're going to do it, lean into it.
I think he could, like, it would have been, he could have been a little bit more over the top leaning into it, but I'm not going to be Simon Cowell here and not put him through to Hollywood. You got your golden ticket, bud. From a more serious standpoint, I do think it's not like, I think there's a good chance he knew he was going to do that at some point in training camp.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
I think he was like, this will be a funny thing. The guys will like it. Training camp's a grind. Let's make sure we do it. But I do think he probably put a little thought into when. It wasn't just like he was sitting in the back of that meeting room or talking to him and said, you know what, today? I think he senses the pressure and the talk is ramping up, right? First preseason game means nothing, right? Let's get the clear. Preseason wins, losses, stats mean nothing. But it's all we've seen them do under Dave Canales, and it wasn't the best game in the world. All right, well, I'm trying to speak it with like dulling the edge. Like it wasn't a good game, and I think the fans, I think the media, everyone's starting to just ask more questions. Right? It used to be, hey, the roster is better. Oh, Dave Canales brings new energy. Now it's is the offensive line going to hold back a better roster? Now it's why aren't they scoring more? It's there's just questions, and I think he sensed it. And maybe he sensed the team tightening up a little bit, going like, ooh, we're not doing what we hope to be doing. So it's quite literally a move to show everyone he isn't worried, right? That, like, you don't crack jokes when you're worried, right? You don't crack jokes when you feel like you're hanging on by a thread. You don't crack jokes when you feel like you're on a treadmill and you're behind. Crack jokes when you're like, no, we're good. We're moving in the right direction. The lyrics even say it. Don't worry. Every little thing's going to be all right. He was subconsciously maybe talking to his team. Because, I mean, let's be real. There have been a few, I wouldn't call them any, like, we're not smashing the panic button. No alarms are going off. But there's a few like, hey, I want to monitor that. Edge rusher opposite Jadeveon Clowney. I want to monitor that. Dane Jackson reportedly was carted off from practice today. Corners has been something. I want to monitor that. Offensive line, Ike Ekwonu. I want to monitor that. How many things is a team going to be like, oh, we got to watch out for that. We got to watch out for that. We got to, before they start, their back muscles start to tighten a little bit. And that's where Dave Canales came in with a little friend he likes to call Bob Marley. And 3 little birds on his doorstep. I laughed at I laughed that song every single time. Here's why. When I first moved to Hawaii, I played on like the local. I moved to Hawaii. I was going into 5th or 6th grade, 6th grade, I think. And I was joining the local Pop Warner team. Like, we moved there on like a Thursday. First practice was that Saturday. So I'm on the island first time. I go to the Pop Warner team, and I'm like, I want to play. And they go like, all right, you live in the area. Here's your entry fee. And this is a very, very Polynesian Pop Warner team, right? All those Samoans, Tongans, Fijians, Hawaiians that you see in the NFL, whole bunch of them played in this Pop Warner League. And our first game was an away game. And one of our coaches, who's a cool 350 bills, right? He's a big dude, Hawaiian tattoos all over the place, really intense guy. Gets up and he starts talking about how we're going to get fired up by this bus ride, right? And we're 6th graders. This is prime. I don't know if people remember this. The Under Armour commercials where they're always on the bus going, we must protect this house, and doing the pat, pat, clap, pat, 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 clap, clap. So I'm expecting this like big speech. He gives a speech and he talks about how he doesn't want anyone talking on the way to the Pop Warner game. I don't want any. We're going to wherever. We're going to Kailua, and I don't want anybody talking on the way. You listen to this music, you get locked in, and you get ready to play. I'm like, all right, I just moved from the mainland. I'm thinking like we're going to get some DMX. I'm thinking like, all right, what do you got for us? Maybe some rock? He goes, all right, eyes, mouths closed, let's play. He sat down, hit play, and it was that song Dave Canales was singing. It was Bob Marley, Every Little Thing's Going to Be Okay. And my head whipping around like this is going to get us jacked up to play?
Huh?
This is going to make me want to block and tackle, but it did. We listened to reggae, either like Bob Marley reggae or Hawaiian reggae the whole way there, and we were a pretty good team, so we won. But it was every time I hear that song, I laugh. Just the rug being pulled out from under me. I'm thinking we're gonna get like da na na ma da na na. Nope. 3 little birds. Biggest dude I've ever seen in my life, just jamming out.